Erin, how's the last 24 hours been for you?
Yeah, oh, gosh, absolutely awesome. Super exciting. Bit of a whirlwind, a lot of messages of support, and just a lot of excitement for me personally and my family as well. And the club, I suppose, to be back and to be with my old teammates and new teammates. And yeah, we're just so excited and so honoured.
Can you introduce us to who you've got there?
Yeah, this is Connor. Connor's 5 months old today. And I've got Edith as well over there. She's 3.5. So yeah, really special time for my family, and super proud to be able to do this, come back to footy and obviously be supported by the club and yeah, show them what us women can do.
There's been a few mums to come through Geelong. Did that make things a little bit easier for you in your head to know that?
100%. Yep. So my last season was 2019, and have had some really good friends go through and have children and come back to play. And I suppose being a part of systems that can support that and allow that, both here at the club, the competition more widely, and I work at the AFL as well, so the support I've received is just phenomenal to be able to do this. Wouldn't be possible without it. So yeah, they've been a super big inspiration, and just so excited to now join them as a player.
When did you find out, Erin, that the Cats were going to take you? It was pretty obvious they had the first pick, so you're probably the only person they were really looking at. When did you know?
Yeah, I suppose sort of started chatting, caught up with with Dan and Brett and that sort of earlier in the year. I suppose I sort of kept in contact a little bit along sort of my journey and, obviously wanting to support the club. In terms of the being taken as pick one, that was just sort of the day before, sort of found out that was all happening. And obviously just a really unique set of circumstances that fell into place for my name to be read out first. But yeah, super exciting, a real privilege, and I suppose just really excited for all of us taking the supplementary draft and to have another chance at this and do what we can for our respective teams.
Those conversations, did they start with you saying I'm keen to come back? Did they start with the Cats saying we're keen to have you back? Like, how did they sort of form and how did they go leading into last night?
Yeah, I suppose having the meeting, the sit down, I sort of sensed what the conversation might look like, and I suppose for me it was sort of initial thinking was all the reasons why not, sort of all the sort of challenges. And the more I sort of spoke to Dan and the crew here at the club and my old teammates and others, it sort of became really obvious that all the supports are in place for mums to return, and that opportunity should be there, and that those hurdles could be overcome. So I suppose it took a long time to think it through. It's a family decision. My husband Chris is here as well. So, for us all for me to sign up was really all four of us to sign up and to share that experience. So, that's how it all went.
The last 4 years has clearly been a bit on for you. Can you sort of talk us through what you've been up to and how it's sort of progressed since you departed the Cats?
Yeah, sure. Sort of, I suppose, not a typical departure from the club. I work in research and had a postdoctoral opportunity over in Cambridge in the UK. So we moved over there quite literally a week or two after finishing up that season in 2019. Immediately got involved with the Cambridge Uni Aussie Rules Club over there. So Chris and I are both involved at the club with training, and that was just awesome to stay involved in footy. Obviously, pandemic hit, the world changed, as we all know. And then Edie was born over in England, and we all made our trek back. And then, I suppose, getting back to Australia and just seeing how the world had changed, really felt it was time to go down the psychology path to be a psychologist. So, spent the last couple of years working away at that. Connor arrived late last year, and now back to footy officially. So I'm absolutely stoked.
You're obviously still part of the game when you're over there. Was it sort of something you'd thought about the whole time? Was it burning inside you to get back and play, even leading into the conversations this year? Or?
Oh, absolutely, without a doubt. Always was going to be playing at some level. Football is such a big part of my life, and I, there's nothing better than having teammates and being a teammate. So I was always going to play at some level. until I couldn't. So I suppose the opportunity to come and play at the highest level is just awesome, and obviously super grateful, but also really confident in giving it all I've got and making a contribution to the team.
And in those conversations with the club, have you sort of talked through what the plans are for this year and your roles, like what your action will be? I'm sure it'll obviously be in the ruck, but where do they sort of see you lining up this year and progressing?
Yeah, for sure. I suppose the team's obviously changed quite a lot since I was here last. I know that the ruck position, I suppose, is quite specific, and one I certainly enjoy playing. My role will certainly be to support and hopefully partner with Liv Fuller, who's been doing such a magnificent job in the ruck, and I'm really looking forward to learning from her, and I'm sure she's we'll be able to work together really well at training and whatnot. And then I suppose just contributing to the team and playing your role for the team, and as I said before, just trying to be a good teammate and a good representation of the club. I grew up in Geelong, so it is more than just playing for this club. I'm from this town. My family are here, so it's really, really special to be in this top and to be here today.
I'm sure you've been keeping a close eye on the team over the last few years, and you would have seen some of your teammates grow and develop. How did you see the Cats last season?
Yeah, obviously last season was just a real really awesome outcome for the club. I'm sure that they probably wanted to go a little bit further, but it was just so exciting to see the success, and I have no doubt that this season it'll be that next step for us as well. And the game and how it's evolved is really exciting as well, to be able to, I suppose, step out and then come back in and to adapt to all those new challenges. But yeah, obviously quicker, faster, stronger is how it is, and my intention and my goal is to enter the game and enter the competition at the same level.
There's obviously, one last one. There's obviously a quick turnaround to round one. It'll be here faster than we know. Do you think you'll be ready for round one, or is it sort of then you might take a couple of weeks to get that full fitness ready and back?
Yeah, I suppose it is it doesn't seem like that long, but it will be a long journey from now till then. There's a lot of small steps to be taken for me, being reconditioned and all of that. That's already well on the way in terms of training in a one-on-one sense. The plan will be for me to, be working with VFLW and getting the training in there, and getting pushed around a lot as we all love in footy training, and then see where we're at round one. But I imagine the goal for all of us in the team will be to be ready and prepared and available to play round one when it comes to it.